Go in, a lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know it. Look at the 76ers starting group. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect it.
Here's Harris after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. The two sides have split their meetings this season, and I asked Coach what he thought the difference between those 2 games were. He said, I know Philly loves to talk about the process. Well, in one game, they processed us, and the next, we processed them. I'm sure I'm not using that the right way, but the fact is we need to come out and play with fire tonight. No, Coach, you're not using that the right way, but we get your meaning. Guys.
All right, David, thanks. Horford, no luck. We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that. And, you know, questions for the Sixers about fit between their 2 young stars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are legitimate questions, because when young players are that talented, it sometimes is hard for them to sacrifice their own games for the good of the team.
Hachimura grabs the miss.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Kicks at the wall. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Beal. And another miss by Washington. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richardson, no luck. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Wall. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Simmons. Richardson for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Hachimura the pass to Wall. From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to...
What put me over the...
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Brown. Travis Berton's out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Payton in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Peyton. Mahinmi finds Smith. Clock at 6. Burks against Brown. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Wagner, he's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
And here are the 76ers now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid, covered by Peyton. From inside, here's Scott. Bertans grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Elbow shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Here's Embiid. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 3. Smith kicks to Bertans. Brown feeling out a bit. Passes to Wagner. The 3. That one's not going to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. No one covering. Korkmaz has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Burks with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up by 2. In this one.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
It really...
Oh,
my goodness! That was special. You really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Beal, the pass to Hachimura. And here is Bryant. The pass to Hachimura. A beautiful reverse layup.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. The 3-ball. Horford trying to free himself up. Wall with some nice D.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Simmons looking around. Horford in the post. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Wall passes to Bryant. Here's Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Shot from free throw range. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Beal can't get it to go.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Simmons finds Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Rebound by the Wizards.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago, and he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Here's Horford. Back to Embiid. They shoot again, and Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
From deep, Wall.
Simmons is very skilled on defense. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on. Versatile.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Beal with it, picked up by Harris. Beal the pass to Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
6 on the shot clock. Back to Richardson. Korkmaz kicks to Horford. Over Mahinmi. Horford no luck.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to Bertans. Beal gets a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers leading. Richardson attacking. And he comes up with the deuce.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Beal dishes to Brown. A floater, and it's good on the way in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're up by 2. 1:09 left here in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Shake Milton. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
And here's Harris from the arc. No good on that one. And it's Washington the other way.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
And an intentional foul right there. .23 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Bryant passes to Wall. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
This is John Wall at his on fire best.
Simmons against Wall. Simmons passes to Embiid. Over Bryant. It's good!
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.